The headline says one thing, but the people being quoted say another.
Well, members of Parliament for Englerston, Yamacraw and Seabreeze want to make sure that there is no misunderstanding about what they said. A local daily said the MPs Glenys Hannah Martin, Melanie Griffin and Hope Strachan want the constitutional referendum planned for November 6 to be delayed. But the MPs say it's not about delaying the referendum, but ensuring that Bahamians understand the issues.
We're not asking for a delay. We want it now. However, having regard to where we are in terms of the issues raised by important stakeholder groups in our country and the fact that the bill remains in committee, there's some realities about the time. And so we're looking at the realities of that time.
Steadfast and, as the Bible would say, immovable in our position with regard to the equality of women in our Constitution, and we are united as female parliamentarians. And in fact, the article did not address the fact that Senator Heather Hunt was present with us in the meeting and in the interview.
Educational process is one that we have to go through. We have to seek to answer all the questions that are going to be asked before we go to the referendum, and we want to be sure that we have a level of comfort in terms of the degree of knowledge that our people have before they have to go to the referendum polls. So while we do not want a delay, we recognize that in the reality of the situation, that it may actually require one.
Well, we reached out to Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Loretta Butler Turner, for her take on the matter, but she declined comment. Meanwhile, a national campaign by present and former female parliamentarians is expected to be launched to educate the public on the proposed changes to the Constitution.
The questions raised by the Christian Council has delayed the process. There was a certain timeline, and those questions that they've raised, or concerns, they are being addressed, and so it has affected the movement of the process. And it will be a coalition of women, bipartisan, and it will include former parliamentarians on both sides of the political divide. From a political point of view, we will be pushing the agenda. Of course, you have the educational process by the Commission, but this is what our commitment is going to be.